Hello and welcome back to Davos video. In our last video, we went over how to justify text. Today, we're going to go over insertions, number 32 in our list for the WikidPad reference. The insertion attribute is one that I recently learned and is extremely useful for transposing information from one page to another page. The following is an insertion from our wiki settings page. This content will auto-update on its own each time that the current page, wiki reference, is reloaded. To generate an insertion on your page, type the following code. Left bracket, colon, page, colon, space, replace the pound sign with the name of the page, and close with a right bracket. For the italicized section, we are going to generate an insertion from our wiki settings page. You can see here that all of the content from our wiki settings page has successfully been inserted into our WikidPad reference. To better delineate this from the rest of the information on the page, let's place a basic table around it. Now we can more clearly see the content of this insertion. This is a simple page insertion. There are additional types of insertion that we'll go over in just a minute. First, let's talk about insertion appendices. After adding an insertion, you can add an appendix to the attribute to modify the insertion. For example, let's use our page insertion from earlier with the adjust heading appendix. To add the insertion, after the page name, insert a semicolon. Now type ADJ heading. The adjust heading appendix adjusts the heading levels of the inserted page to the levels of the parent page. Next, let's talk about types of insertion. The following information was copied directly from the WikidPad help, which can be found by going to the Help tab and clicking on Open Help Wiki, then navigating to Insertions in the tree on the left-hand side. Here we have already covered the page insertion. There's also the REL, or relative insertion, the saved search, TOC, or table of contents, icon image, eval, or evaluation, and self insertions. To demonstrate, let's look at a relative insertion. Here we have a relative insertion listing all of the children of this particular page. And we can see here in the preview mode that each child of this parent page has been listed in our table. Additionally, if we do this again and add the appropriate appendix, we can filter the children with the existing only appendix. So at the end of children, you type your semicolon and then existing only. This will only generate links to pages that have content in their pages. So if we compare the first table to the second table, we can see that tree position test does not show up in the second table as there is no content on that page. Another useful insertion is listing all parentless or undefined pages. Here we can see that the only two parentless pages in our WikidPad reference should be the Scratchpad and Wiki Settings pages. This can also be verified by navigating to Views and expanding the Parentless Nodes tab. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Let us know if you have any questions in the comments below. Have a great day. Godspeed.